Think, Act, Receive, Rich. Written and published by Rich Audiobooks. Wealth is not a mystery, it's a method. Think, Act, Receive breaks down the real formula behind abundance: aligned thoughts, intentional action, and open-hearted receiving. Most people think about success but never act on it. Others act endlessly but never feel worthy enough to receive. The rich, they do all three, with precision, power, and purpose. This book is your guide to mastering the inner and outer game of wealth. Are your thoughts aligned with expansion or fear? Are your actions strategic or scattered? Are you truly ready to receive what you say you want? When all three align, money flows. And when you think rich, act rich, and receive rich, wealth doesn't just visit, it stays. Chapter 1. It all begins with a thought. Every journey of manifestation begins with a single, powerful thought. Just as a mighty oak tree emerges from a tiny acorn, your future wealth grows from the seeds you plant in your mind today. Your thoughts are not mere fleeting wisps of consciousness. They are energetic blueprints that shape your reality, guiding your actions and attracting corresponding experiences into your life. The human mind processes thousands of thoughts daily, yet most people remain unaware of how these mental patterns influence their financial reality. Your current financial situation directly reflects the thoughts you've been entertaining about money, wealth, and abundance. When you understand this fundamental truth, you gain the power to consciously direct your thoughts toward the prosperity you desire. The distinction between ordinary and extraordinary thinking lies in intention and emotion. While ordinary thoughts drift aimlessly like leaves in the wind, extraordinary thoughts are purposefully crafted and emotionally charged. To manifest wealth, you must elevate your thinking beyond the mundane concerns of daily survival to embrace expansive visions of abundance. This requires regular mental exercise, just as building physical strength demands consistent workout routine. Your brain operates like a sophisticated broadcasting station, continuously sending signals into the universe through your thoughts and emotions. The frequency of these signals determines what you attract back into your life. When you consistently think thoughts of lack, struggle, or financial worry, you're broadcasting on a frequency that attracts more of the same. However, when you consciously shift your thoughts to abundance, opportunity, and prosperity, you begin transmitting on a frequency that attracts wealth. The practice of wealth consciousness involves more than positive thinking. It requires a complete rewiring of your mental patterns around money. Start by observing your current thoughts about wealth. Notice how you react when you see expensive items, wealthy people, or opportunities for financial growth. These observations reveal your underlying beliefs and thought patterns about money. Developing powerful wealth affirmations transforms your thought patterns, but these must resonate deeply with your being. Rather than generic statements, create personalized affirmations that reflect your specific financial goals and desires. Feel the truth of these statements in your body, allowing them to sink into your subconscious mind where they can take root and flourish. The mental preparation for abundance involves creating a rich internal landscape where wealth feels natural and expected. Imagine your mind as a garden where you're carefully cultivating thoughts of prosperity while removing weeds of doubt and scarcity. This inner work requires dedication and patience, but it establishes the essential foundation for all external manifestation. Your thoughts create emotional states, which in turn generate actions that produce results. By maintaining consistent thoughts of wealth, you naturally begin to feel more abundant, leading to actions that align with prosperity. This creates a positive feedback loop where each successful action reinforces your wealthy mindset, accelerating your manifestation process. Your thoughts have real power. They're not just abstract concepts floating in your consciousness. Every thought carries an energetic signature that influences your decisions, behaviors, and ultimately your reality. By consciously choosing thoughts that support your vision of wealth, you're setting in motion a chain of events that will transform your financial future. Take time each day to consciously craft thoughts of wealth and abundance. Visualize money flowing easily into your life. Imagine yourself making wise financial decisions and feel the joy of sharing your prosperity with others. These deliberate thought practices lay the groundwork for everything that follows in your manifestation journey. Chapter 2. Faith is the rich foundation. Faith serves as the bedrock upon which all manifestation rests. It's the invisible force that bridges the gap between your current reality and your desired abundance. Like a master builder laying the foundation of a magnificent structure, your faith in the possibility of wealth creates the essential groundwork for its manifestation. Consider faith as your unwavering connection to abundance, even when your physical eyes cannot yet perceive it. This deep-seated belief operates at a frequency beyond logical understanding, tapping into the universal laws that govern creation. When you cultivate absolute faith in your ability to attract and maintain wealth, you align yourself with the very essence of abundance. Your relationship with faith determines the strength of your manifestation power. Think of it as a muscle that grows stronger with consistent exercise. Each time you choose faith over doubt, you reinforce your foundation of abundance. This isn't about blind optimism. It's about developing an unshakable knowing that transcends current circumstances. Stories throughout history demonstrate the transformative power of faith in wealth creation. Consider Andrew Carnegie, who started with nothing but maintained an absolute conviction in his ability to create wealth. His faith remained steadfast through countless setbacks, ultimately leading him to become one of the wealthiest people of his time. Similarly, Madam C.J. Walker's unwavering faith in her vision transformed her from a washerwoman to America's first self-made female millionaire. Building your wealth foundation through faith requires daily practice. Begin each morning by affirming your connection to infinite abundance. When challenges arise, view them through the lens of opportunity rather than obstacle. Your faith should be so profound that it becomes your default response to any financial situation, whether favorable or challenging. Create your personal wealth creed, a declaration of your absolute faith in abundance. This isn't merely a collection of positive statements, but rather a deeply felt truth that resonates in every cell of your being. Your creed might acknowledge that wealth flows to you easily and naturally, that you are worthy of abundance, and that your prosperity benefits all around you. Doubt and skepticism are natural parts of the human experience, but they need not derail your wealth journey. When these thoughts arise, recognize them as opportunities to strengthen your faith rather than threats to your manifestation. Every doubt overcome adds another layer of strength to your foundation. Your faith in abundance must extend beyond the material realm. Understand that wealth encompasses more than money. It includes relationships, opportunities, ideas, and connections. True faith in abundance recognizes that the universe operates through multiple channels to deliver your desired prosperity. The practice of faith requires patience and persistence. Like a farmer who plants seeds with complete faith in the harvest, you must maintain your belief during the growth period. Your wealth may not manifest instantly, but your sustained faith ensures its eventual arrival. Every wealthy individual started with a foundation of faith, a deep knowing that their abundance was not just possible, but inevitable. Through faith, you become a conscious co-creator with the universe. Your unwavering belief sends ripples through the fabric of reality, arranging circumstances and opportunities in alignment with your vision of abundance. As you strengthen this foundation daily, you'll notice subtle shifts in your reality, unexpected opportunities and resources appearing at the perfect moment. Chapter 3: Act like wealth is inevitable. The universe responds not just to our thoughts and beliefs, but to our actions. When we act in alignment with our desired reality, we create a powerful resonance that accelerates manifestation. This principle of acting as if wealth is already yours becomes a transformative practice that bridges the gap between your current circumstances and your desired financial abundance. Consider how a wealthy person carries themselves, makes decisions, and navigates daily life. They move with confidence, make choices from a place of abundance rather than scarcity, and treat their resources with respect and intention. By embodying these qualities now, regardless of your current bank balance, you begin to shift your energy and attract corresponding experiences. This isn't about pretending or living beyond your means. Instead, it's about adopting the mindset and behaviors that naturally align with prosperity. Start with simple actions. Organize your finances meticulously, treat every dollar with respect, maintain clean and orderly spaces, and make decisions that honor your future wealthy self. When you receive money, express gratitude and handle it with care, just as someone who has always known abundance would do. The wealthy mindset manifests in countless small ways throughout your day. It's choosing quality over quantity, investing in yourself without guilt, and maintaining high standards in your environment and relationships. It's speaking about money with confidence and ease rather than anxiety or shame. These subtle shifts in behavior send powerful signals to your subconscious mind and the universe about your readiness to receive abundance. Persistence plays a crucial role in this practice. There will be days when your bank account seems to contradict your actions and beliefs. These are the moments when acting as if becomes most powerful. Continue making decisions from your wealthy mindset, especially when circumstances tempt you to retreat into scarcity thinking. Your consistent alignment with abundance, even in challenging times, demonstrates unshakable faith in your inevitable prosperity. Develop routines that support your wealth consciousness. Begin each day with activities that wealthy people prioritize: reading financial news, reviewing your investments, planning strategic moves, or networking with success-minded people. Create a morning routine that sets a prosperous tone for your day. Dress well, maintain excellent personal grooming, and carry yourself with the dignity of someone who knows their worth. Your environment should reflect your commitment to abundance. Keep your workspace organized, your car clean, and your living space well maintained. These aren't superficial actions. They're physical manifestations of your respect for prosperity. When you treat your current possessions as valuable, you demonstrate readiness for greater abundance. Decision-making becomes a powerful opportunity to reinforce your wealthy identity. Before making choices, ask yourself, what would my wealthy self do? This doesn't always mean choosing the most expensive option, but rather making decisions that align with long-term prosperity and value. Sometimes the wealthy choice might be saving or investing rather than spending. As you consistently act as if wealth is inevitable, you'll notice subtle shifts in how others respond to you. Opportunities may arise more frequently, and you'll find yourself in conversations and situations that align with your wealthy identity. This isn't coincidence. It's the natural result of your aligned thoughts, beliefs, and actions attracting corresponding experiences. Acting as if wealth is inevitable requires authenticity. This practice isn't about mimicking stereotypes of wealthy behavior, but about embodying the essential qualities of prosperity: confidence, discernment, gratitude, and strategic thinking. Let these qualities infuse your actions naturally, and watch as your external reality begins to shift to match your inner wealthy identity. Chapter 4. Remove Resistance. Really. The path to abundance often reveals itself not through what we must add to our lives, but through what we must release. Like a boat trying to sail with its anchor still dropped, many of us attempt to manifest wealth while unconsciously holding on to deep-seated resistance about money, success, and worthiness. Our relationship with money begins forming in early childhood, shaped by overheard conversations, family dynamics, and direct experiences. These early impressions create what we call money wounds, emotional scars that affect how we relate to wealth in adulthood. Perhaps you witnessed your parents constantly fighting about finances, or heard phrases like, "money doesn't grow on trees," or "rich people are greedy." These experiences embed themselves in our subconscious, creating invisible barriers to abundance. The first step in removing resistance is bringing awareness to these limiting beliefs. Notice the thoughts that arise when you think about wealth. Do you feel guilty about wanting more? Do you believe that making money requires struggle? Are you afraid that wealth might change who you are? These questions help illuminate the specific nature of your resistance, making it possible to address each concern directly. Healing money wounds requires a combination of compassion and truth. Acknowledge that these beliefs served a purpose in the past, perhaps protecting you from disappointment or helping you fit in with your family's values, but now these same beliefs act as barriers to your evolution. Through forgiveness practices, you can release both yourself and others from past financial traumas. Forgive those who influenced your money story, forgive yourself for past financial mistakes, and forgive money itself for any pain you associate with it. Many energy clearing techniques prove particularly powerful in this process. Consider your energy field like a garden. Limiting beliefs are like weeds that need regular removal. Through meditation, visualization, and energy work, you can systematically clear these blockages. Imagine golden light dissolving any resistance you hold in your body. Feel the lightness that comes with releasing old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve your highest good. Creating a resistance-free zone for abundance requires ongoing maintenance. Just as you wouldn't expect a single shower to keep you clean forever, Energy clearing and belief work need regular attention. Develop a daily practice of checking in with your relationship to money. Notice when resistance arises and address it immediately rather than allowing it to take root again. Your natural state is one of abundance. This truth becomes evident when you observe nature itself. Trees don't question whether they deserve to grow tall, and flowers don't doubt their right to bloom. By removing resistance, you're not creating abundance. You're simply returning to your natural state of receiving freely. This shift from forcing and striving to allowing and receiving marks a fundamental transformation in your wealth journey. As you clear resistance, you'll notice subtle shifts in your daily experience. Opportunities flow more easily, money conversations become more comfortable, and synchronicities increase. Your energy field, now cleared of limiting beliefs, becomes a powerful attractor for abundance. Like a clear channel, you can receive the full flow of prosperity that has always been available to you. This process is not about forcing yourself to think positively or denying valid concerns about money. Instead, it's about creating space for a new relationship with wealth to emerge naturally. As you continue to remove layers of resistance, you'll discover that abundance was never something to chase or achieve. It was always your birthright, waiting patiently for you to claim it. Chapter 5. Visualize and Magnetize. The human mind possesses an extraordinary ability to shape reality through the power of visualization. This creative faculty serves as one of our most potent tools for manifesting wealth and abundance. When we deliberately craft detailed mental images of our desired financial reality, we activate both our subconscious mind and universal forces that begin working in concert to materialize our vision. Visualization goes far beyond mere daydreaming or wishful thinking. It involves engaging all your senses to create a rich, multidimensional experience of your desired wealthy state. When you visualize, see yourself walking through your dream home, feel the texture of fine materials against your skin, hear the sound of waves crashing on the beach of your private villa, smell the leather interior of your luxury vehicle, and taste the finest cuisine at exclusive restaurants. This sensory immersion creates neural pathways that begin preparing your mind and body for the experience of wealth. The magnetizing effect of visualization occurs through a combination of energetic alignment and inspired action. As you consistently hold these wealthy images in your mind, you naturally begin to notice opportunities that align with your vision. Your reticular activating system, the part of your brain that filters information, becomes programmed to seek out anything that could lead you closer to your visualized wealth. This creates a magnetic effect, where favorable circumstances, people, and resources are drawn into your experience. The powerful visualization practice involves creating a mental movie of your ideal wealthy life. Start with where you are now and visualize each step of your journey toward abundance. See yourself making wise investments, building successful businesses, receiving unexpected windfalls, and watching your wealth grow exponentially. Feel the emotions of joy, gratitude, and excitement as you imagine each milestone achieved. The more real and vivid you make this mental movie, the more powerful its manifestation potential becomes. Your visualization practice should become as routine as brushing your teeth. Set aside dedicated time each morning and evening to immerse yourself in your wealth vision. Create a sacred space free from distractions where you can fully engage with your creative imagination. Some find it helpful to enhance their practice with soft background music, essential oils, or meaningful objects that represent wealth and abundance. The key is consistency. Your visual blueprint needs regular reinforcement to maintain its manifesting power. Beyond private visualization sessions, learn to weave wealth imagery throughout your day. When you pass luxury cars, high-end stores, or beautiful homes, use these as triggers to momentarily step into the feeling of owning similar items. Rather than viewing these things as belonging to others, see them as reflections of the abundance that's already making its way to you. This helps bridge the gap between your current reality and your visualized future. Visualization works in partnership with inspired action. As you hold these wealthy images in your mind, pay attention to the intuitive nudges and ideas that arise. Your visualization practice will often reveal the next steps needed to manifest your vision. Perhaps you'll feel called to learn about investing, start a new business venture, or connect with specific people. Trust these promptings as they form the bridge between your internal vision and its external manifestation. The process of visualization and magnetization also involves maintaining high vibrations of joy, excitement, and gratitude. These positive emotions act as powerful attractors for wealth and abundance. When you combine clear mental imagery with elevated emotional states, you create an unstoppable force for manifestation. Let your visualization practice be a source of pleasure and anticipation, knowing that what you can see and feel in your mind's eye is already in the process of becoming your reality. Chapter 6. Your Actions with Abundance. The path to abundance requires more than just positive thinking and visualization. It demands aligned action that resonates with your wealth vision. When your daily choices and behaviors mirror the prosperity you seek to manifest, you create a powerful momentum that accelerates your journey to financial freedom. Strategic action begins with understanding that not all activities carry equal weight in manifesting abundance. Many people stay busy with tasks that feel productive, but don't actually move them closer to their wealth goals. True aligned action stems from a place of inner guidance and responds to opportunities that naturally present themselves. These inspired actions feel effortless and energizing, unlike forced actions that drain your energy and lead to burnout. Your intuition serves as an invaluable compass in directing your wealth-building activities. Those subtle nudges, random ideas, and spontaneous urges to connect with certain people or explore specific opportunities are often divine guidance leading you toward abundance. When you act on these intuitive prompts, you'll notice how circumstances seem to arrange themselves in your favor, creating a flow of synchronicities that support your wealth manifestation. Creating systems that support your vision is crucial for maintaining aligned action over time. This might involve establishing morning routines that reinforce your wealth mindset, setting up automated savings and investment plans, or developing networks that connect you with abundance-minded people. These systems serve as a foundation that makes wealth-building actions more natural and sustainable. An effective accountability framework ensures that your actions remain consistent with your prosperity goals. This could include working with a mentor, joining a mastermind group, or using tracking tools to monitor your progress. Regular check-ins with yourself or an accountability partner help generate a howl for a deafening noise and allow for quick course corrections. The delicate balance between effort and surrender plays a vital role in aligned action. While consistent action is necessary, forcing outcomes or operating from a place of desperation can block the natural flow of abundance. Learn to recognize the difference between inspired action that feels light and expansive and forced action that comes from fear or scarcity thinking. Consider your daily choices through the lens of abundance alignment. Are your spending habits reflecting respect for money and wise stewardship? Do your business decisions stem from confidence and possibility thinking? Are your relationships fostering mutual growth and prosperity? Each aligned choice, no matter how small, contributes to the energetic frequency that attracts wealth. True alignment extends beyond external actions to include your emotional state while performing them. Approach your wealth-building activities with joy, gratitude, and excitement. This positive emotional charge magnifies the power of your actions and signals to the universe that you're ready to receive more abundance. Blind action doesn't always mean taking the most obvious or conventional path. Sometimes the most powerful wealth-building actions might appear counterintuitive to others. Trust your inner guidance system and be willing to take inspired risks when they feel aligned with your prosperity vision, even if they don't make immediate logical sense. The practice of aligned action becomes easier with time as you develop greater sensitivity to internal guidance and build stronger prosperity habits. Stay committed to this practice, knowing that each aligned step brings you closer to the abundance you desire to manifest. Your consistent, aligned actions create an unstoppable momentum that transforms your wealth vision into reality. Trust the invisible process. The most profound transformations in nature occur beneath the surface, hidden from view. A seed planted in dark soil undergoes miraculous changes before the first green shoot emerges. Similarly, your wealth manifestation follows natural laws that operate behind the scenes, orchestrating circumstances and opportunities that will eventually break through into your visible reality. Understanding divine timing requires a deep appreciation for these invisible processes. While you may have planted the seeds of intention and taken aligned action, the universe operates on its own schedule. This isn't meant to test your patience, but to ensure all elements are perfectly coordinated for your highest good. Just as a master chef knows precisely when each ingredient should be added to create the perfect dish, the universe knows the exact timing required for your wealth manifestation to unfold in its most beneficial form. The mechanics of abundance operate like an intricate clockwork of synchronicities, connections, and alignments. Your job isn't to figure out how every gear and spring works, but to trust in the perfection of the process. Think of wealth manifestation like ordering from a cosmic kitchen. Once you've placed your order through your thoughts, actions, and faith, universal chefs begin their work. Trying to peek into the kitchen or rush the process only disturbs the natural flow. Developing patience during this incubation period becomes crucial. This doesn't mean passive waiting, but rather maintaining an active state of expectant faith. Continue your daily practices, stay committed to your vision, and keep taking inspired action. The universe responds to sustained energy and attention, not sporadic bursts of enthusiasm followed by doubt and withdrawal. Your manifestation is always in progress, sending signals through subtle signs and synchronicities. Perhaps you notice increasing mentions of wealth-building opportunities, run into people who could become valuable connections, or experience small financial wins that hint at greater abundance to come. These breadcrumbs along the path confirm you're moving in the right direction, even when the final destination isn't yet visible. During apparent delays, your faith faces its greatest tests and opportunity for strengthening. These periods aren't setbacks, but essential parts of the process, allowing all components to align perfectly. Like a master artist working on a masterpiece, the universe may need time to blend the colors just right, ensure the composition is balanced, and add those final touches that transform something good into something extraordinary. The role of detachment in this process proves paradoxical, yet essential. While maintaining unwavering faith in your manifestation, you must simultaneously release attachment to exactly how and when it will arrive. This detachment creates space for the universe to work its magic, often delivering results far better than you could have planned yourself. It's like planting a garden. You don't stand over the soil commanding plants to grow, but rather trust in the natural process while maintaining the environment that supports growth. What appears as delay often serves as divine protection or preparation. Sometimes the universe holds back delivery until you've developed the wisdom, skills, or support system necessary to handle the wealth you're calling in. This waiting period builds your spiritual and practical muscles, ensuring you're ready to receive and maintain the abundance heading your way. Trust in this invisible process becomes easier when you understand that the universe is always working in your favor. Every moment of seeming inaction teems with behind-the-scenes activity, orchestrating the perfect conditions for your wealth manifestation. Your role is to maintain steadfast faith, continue your practices, and remain open to receiving in whatever form abundance chooses to appear. The invisible process, though mysterious, never fails to deliver when you align with its perfect timing and trust in its flawless execution. Chapter 8. Let Go to Let It In. The art of manifestation contains a beautiful paradox. To receive what we desire most, we must first master the ability to let it go. This principle of surrender stands as one of the most powerful yet misunderstood aspects of attracting abundance. When we grip too tightly to our desires, we create resistance that blocks the very flow we're trying to attract. Think of abundance like a butterfly. The more desperately you try to catch it, the more it eludes you. But when you stay still, open your palm, and remain peaceful, it may gracefully land right beside you. This same principle applies to manifesting wealth. While clear intention and inspired action are crucial, there comes a point where pushing too hard creates an energetic wall between you and your desires. The practice of letting go doesn't mean abandoning your dreams or becoming passive. Instead, it means developing a profound trust in the universe's ability to deliver your good in ways that might exceed your limited imagination. When you release your attachment to exactly how and when abundance must arrive, you open countless channels through which wealth can flow to you. Many wealth seekers struggle with this concept because it seems counterintuitive. How can you simultaneously desire something deeply while remaining detached from its outcome? The key lies in understanding that attachment stems from fear that we won't receive, fear that we're not worthy, fear that abundance is limited. When we release these fears and trust in the abundance of the universe, we enter a state of peaceful allowing. This state of allowing is like keeping your arms relaxed and open, rather than rigidly grasping. It's about maintaining the joy and excitement of your vision while releasing anxiety about its manifestation. When you find yourself obsessing over when your wealth will arrive or feeling frustrated by its apparent absence, these are signs that attachment has crept in. and it's time to practice letting go. Contentment plays a vital role in this process. By finding genuine appreciation for your current circumstances, you release the desperate energy that often repels abundance. This doesn't mean settling for less than you desire. Rather, it's about recognizing that your worth and happiness aren't dependent on external acquisitions. This inner peace actually accelerates manifestation by aligning you with the frequency of abundance. Practical ways to cultivate this letting go energy include regular meditation, spending time in nature, engaging in activities that bring you joy regardless of their monetary value, and practicing gratitude for what you already have. When anxious thoughts about money arise, acknowledge them without judgment and gently redirect your focus to the present moment's gifts. The universe operates on perfect timing, orchestrating countless events to bring you your highest good. Often, what appears as delay is actually divine protection, preventing you from receiving something before you're truly ready for it. By surrendering to this divine timing while maintaining your clear intention, you allow the universe to work its magic without the interference of your limited perspective. Abundance is your natural state. Just as a tree doesn't strain to grow fruit, and a flower doesn't force itself to bloom, your role is to align with the natural flow of prosperity rather than trying to force it. When you truly embody this truth, letting go becomes not just a practice, but a peaceful way of being that naturally attracts all you desire. This balance between focused intention and peaceful surrender creates the perfect conditions for abundance to flow. Like a sailor who sets their destination but then allows the wind to fill their sails, you establish your wealthy vision and then release it to the universe's infinite wisdom to manifest in the highest way possible. Chapter 9. Prepare for Overflow. When abundance begins to flow, it often arrives like a tidal wave rather than a gentle stream. The universe operates on principles of multiplication, and when you've properly aligned your thoughts, actions, and faith, you must prepare yourself to receive on a grand scale. This preparation isn't just about having the right bank accounts or investment strategies. It's about expanding your energetic capacity to hold and manage increased wealth. Think of your ability to receive abundance like the foundation of a house. If you build a foundation designed to support a single-story structure, it won't adequately hold a skyscraper. Similarly, your current comfort zone with money might be limiting the scale of wealth you can effectively manage. Start expanding this capacity by imagining yourself handling larger sums of money with ease and confidence. Picture yourself making million-dollar decisions with the same calm demeanor you currently use to buy groceries. The preparation for overflow requires practical steps alongside energetic expansion. Create systems and structures that can support increased wealth flow. This might mean establishing relationships with financial advisors, learning about investment vehicles, or setting up business entities. Your infrastructure should be ready before the abundance arrives, demonstrating to the universe your serious intention to steward wealth responsibly. Consider how your daily schedule and routines will shift to accommodate greater abundance. Wealthy people often need to make quick decisions, manage multiple opportunities, and oversee various investments or ventures. Begin practicing these skills now by managing your current resources with increased attention and implementing systems that can scale. This might include organizing your financial documents, creating a wealth tracking system, or developing a daily practice of reviewing your assets and opportunities. Preparing for overflow also means addressing any subconscious fears about handling large amounts of money. Many people unconsciously sabotage their wealth because they don't feel worthy or capable of managing it. Spend time visualizing yourself as a confident steward of abundance, making wise decisions and using wealth to create positive impact. This mental rehearsal builds neural pathways that support your expanding prosperity. Your relationships may need preparation as well. As your wealth grows, you'll likely encounter new social dynamics and responsibilities. Consider how you'll maintain boundaries, make decisions about sharing your wealth, and navigate relationships with family and friends. Develop clear principles about money management and giving that align with your values before abundance arrives in full force. The environment around you should reflect your readiness for overflow. Organize your physical space to welcome abundance, clear clutter, create a dedicated area for managing your finances, and surround yourself with symbols of prosperity that resonate with you. Your external world often mirrors your internal state, so maintaining an organized, prosperous environment signals your readiness to receive. Overflow doesn't just mean financial abundance. It encompasses all forms of prosperity, including opportunities, connections, and resources. Prepare yourself to recognize and act on synchronicities and possibilities that align with your wealth vision. Develop the discernment to identify which opportunities serve your highest good and the confidence to decline those that don't, even when they appear attractive on the surface. True preparation for overflow requires maintaining equilibrium regardless of external circumstances. Practice staying centered and grounded, whether dealing with small amounts or large sums. This emotional stability becomes crucial as your wealth grows, enabling you to make decisions from a place of wisdom rather than reaction. The universe trusts abundance to those who can maintain their core values and peace of mind regardless of their bank balance. Chapter 10. Celebrate before it arrives. The art of celebration is a powerful catalyst in the manifestation process, yet many overlook this crucial element while pursuing their desires. When you celebrate in advance of your manifestation, you create a magnetic energy field that accelerates the arrival of your wealth. This practice isn't about pretending or deceiving yourself. It's about aligning your emotional frequency with the reality you're calling forth. Think about how you feel when you're genuinely celebrating something. Your entire being radiates joy, gratitude, and expansiveness. These high vibrational emotions are exactly what draw abundance toward you. When you celebrate before your wealth arrives, you're essentially telling the universe, I trust so completely in this manifestation that I'm already in a state of joy about it. This unwavering confidence sends a powerful message to your subconscious mind and the universal forces that orchestrate manifestation. The practice of pre-celebration requires you to step fully into the energy of having already received. Dance around your living room as if you've just received that $1 million wire transfer. Pop a bottle of champagne to toast your successful investment. Write a gratitude letter thanking the universe for the abundance that's flowing into your life. These actions might feel strange at first, but they serve to bridge the gap between your current reality and your desired outcome. Your celebration shouldn't be limited to grand gestures. Incorporate small moments of joy throughout your day. When you see a luxury car similar to the one you're manifesting, smile and think, that's coming for me too. When you pass by your dream house, wave hello as if you already live there. These micro-celebrations maintain a consistent frequency of expectant joy that magnetizes your desires. The energy of celebration also helps dissolve doubt and resistance. It's challenging to hold worry and joy simultaneously, so when you choose celebration, you naturally release the heavy energies that could block your manifestation. This practice transforms the waiting period from one of anxiety and impatience into a time of joyful anticipation. The universe responds to your emotional state more than your words or thoughts. When you celebrate in advance, you're not just performing an action, you're embodying the frequency of abundance. This frequency becomes your natural state of being, making you a perfect match for the wealth you're calling in. The more you can maintain this celebratory state, the more aligned you become with abundance. Pre-celebration also serves as a powerful form of gratitude. When you celebrate something before it arrives, you're expressing deep appreciation for both the desire and its fulfillment. This gratitude creates a positive feedback loop. The more thankful you are, the more reasons the universe gives you to celebrate. Your advanced celebration becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. This practice requires courage and commitment. It means choosing joy even when your current circumstances don't reflect your desired reality. It means dancing in the face of apparent lack and celebrating amid uncertainty. But this is precisely what makes pre-celebration so powerful. It demonstrates your absolute faith in the manifestation process. Make celebration a daily ritual. Create specific times and ways to honor your coming abundance. Share your joy with others who support your vision. Let your celebration infuse every aspect of your life with the energy of wealth and prosperity. As you maintain this practice, you'll find that the gap between celebrating and receiving begins to shrink, until one day you'll realize that what you've been celebrating has materialized in your physical reality.